Coach, you guys go into the All-Star break, you winning 3 in a row. Looks like you got some good things going. Then you come out of it, you lose 5 of, the first 6. Just what do you think's kind of missing from the group right now, other than like dealing with the injuries and things like that?
Just got to play through it. Nobody's going to feel sorry for us. We got down 21 tonight. I liked our fight to come back, didn't give in, being able to play through adversity, being able to play through missed shots, and so I give our guys credit for that. But just, it's a long season, it's a hard season. And so every night's going to be a tough game, and we understand that. And so you're going to win some, you're going to lose some. But the biggest thing is about getting through adversity, staying together, and then making sure we're building and going in the right direction. And so, the second and fourth quarter, I thought, we did a good job, but in that during that stretch where they went up 21, like I said, we missed shots, we didn't get back in transition, and then what killed us tonight was the offensive rebounds. We didn't rebound the basketball, and so when you give a good team like this, I think we cut it to 5 6 minutes. When you give them 4 offensive rebounds, 4 chances at it, and then LeBron makes a big 3, and so those are the things we've been talking about all season, and we just got to keep grinding with it.
Ty, is there any update on Norm beyond just the soreness?
Yeah, he's going to get reevaluated tomorrow.
And then with Kawhi, when he's having a game like this, obviously progress isn't linear when you're off for that long, but is there anything particular that you notice when he has a game like this as opposed to some of the others where he's maybe struggling a little bit?
Yeah, when he's trusting, he's going to the offensive glass. You saw him, crash and, explode up for some offensive rebounds, having 10 rebounds. That's what I kind of look at when I gauge how Kawhi's playing, if he's rebounding the basketball. And he did that well tonight, along with scoring the basketball. And so, like I said, he's coming, starting to get his legs. I'm starting to feel better, and, we're going to need that.
Ty, so in February, y'all the only team that saw opponents make 40% of the threes. What do you attribute that to, especially given that lead grew because of the Lakers' three-point shooting, and you gave up offensive rebounds. They get 3-point opportunities out of that. What do you attribute the 3-point defense to?
Well, tonight, Dalton Connect. We understand he's a good shooter. We got to make him put the ball on the floor and get to the basket. We can't allow him to have catch and shoot threes, and we allowed that all night, along with Gabe Vincent. Luka, he made 5, but he's going to make some tough shots, step back threes, and things like that. And so some guys that are making them that we weren't taking them, in this last little stretch, but some guys that we got to do a better job of getting to them.
We didn't ask you about Ben. How's he feeling? What's his prognosis as far as him getting downgraded and not being able to go today?
Yeah, he'd be day to day.
Hi, Ty.
What's up?
The last 2 games, Jays hasn't shot the ball very well, and he's played heavy minutes. Are they taking a toll on his legs or his shooting ability? What do you think's going on with him?
You definitely can see some fatigue setting in. He's played, almost every game, and he's had to carry this team for, 50 games or 40, 45 games, with Kawhi being out. And so, it's to be expected. He's going to go through some tough times, where he's fatigued and he's not being able to make a shot. And so just being able to impact the game in other ways, and by passing the basketball, by directing, and that's what Kawhi can, do his thing and give James a chance to, kind of breathe and relax a little bit, and so it's a long season, and like I said, he's been grinding out through all these games, and games we try to get him to sit, he wouldn't sit because he wants to play, and I think he is a little tired and a little fatigued, but we just got to continue to keep fighting through it because the schedule don't get any easier.
Ty, I know it's a small sample size since the All-Star break, but you guys have made under a third of your threes in those games. Kind of, what do you attribute that to, and how do you think you guys are in terms of offensive process?
Process the last couple of games I thought has been pretty good. I thought Chicago was pretty good with our pace. And we generated some good looks tonight. A lot of good shots that we just didn't make, and we haven't been making, like you said. And so, just taking shots with confidence. If teams are going to, leave guys and overhelp, then we just got to make the right play and trust. And so I think we've been doing that. And I told you, when we're shooting between 35, 43s, that means we're sharing the basketball, making the right play. And we're just not making shots right now.
Have you felt that since the break, teams are shrinking the floor more in terms of packing the paint for you guys and forcing?
It's been the same thing all year. It's been the same thing.
Do you feel like it's the right time in threes that
I do feel like it. Yeah.
Ty, Zoo had 27 and 16 on Friday, 12 and 10 tonight. Did you see the Lakers do anything differently in terms of taking him out of the game, or was it just kind of the flow of what they do?
Yeah, just double teaming, and last game he kind of sent the doubles late, and then today they came quick, and he turned it over a couple times, with their pressure. And so, like I said, Zoo's been, getting better every single season, and that's a sign of respect. When teams got to double team you, every night, it's a sign of respect, and we'll get better with that.
I can hear you.
You feel like the playoffs have basically already started for this team?
For everybody. I think everybody is fighting for position, fighting for playoffs and whatnot. So it's around the league.
You guys are think after the All-Star break, 1-5. Have you noticed anything different with the team during the stretch here, or is it just the way it is because the season's so
Injuries.
long? Okay.
Tough schedule, combination of a variety of things.
Ty mentioned he liked the offensive process tonight, despite even the missed threes. Kind of where do you fall on what you saw out there with the process?
It's easy. It's a make or miss league. You make shots, you get yourself a chance. You miss shots, it's a little bit tougher.
Is that kind of what happened in the second quarter there? That the guys didn't score for the last 7 minutes?
Yep.
And Ty also said that he thinks he's seeing a little fatigue in you. Is that accurate?
No, I mean, just a little. It's not fatigue. It's just lineups, different rotations, whatnot. So, I mean, both nights they try to corral and leave guys open, and you make shots, and it's a different ball game.
On the flip side, how encouraging was it to see Kawhi at this level tonight?
Great, really good.
Is that what you need to kind of so you don't have to do as much as Kawhi's?
I mean, it's a team game at the end of the day. So, I've had games where I score 13 points and we win. You know what I mean? So it's just a matter of Norm played the first couple of minutes. He gets hurt. DJ's not here tonight. Ben didn't play. We just didn't make shots. And, make a couple more threes and it's a different ball game.
So,
It's not simple.
so just building off of that, because I know we've been talking about health and lineup and consistency and all that. It doesn't feel like you're going to get that in the short term.
So we got to figure it out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is the positive that you can take from a game? I know it's a loss, but is there a positive that you can take in that you guys did come back through the defense of effort that you guys?
Yeah, like we hang our hats on the defensive end. It's just a little frustrating when you can't make shots and you gotta just like overly make sure defensively you're engaged, which is the plan regardless. But it's definitely helpful when you make shots and your confidence up. Now you can play both ends on a high level. Thanks.
Thank you. Ty, after the game, basically he was happy with the offensive process for you guys, even with the missed shots. Kind of how did you feel about the offensive process when you were out there tonight?
I feel like we moved it a little bit. Got open shots. We still got to play with some pace. Still a little bit more ball movement, but we got to live with it. Miss some wide open threes.
You've been in this situation a couple of years ago when you guys haven't had a great start coming out of break and had to, just play and focus on staying out the playing tournament and all that. Like, how do you encourage your teammates to do that? How do you kind of focus yourself to do that for this month of March?
It's a little different scenario, just from the talent-wise that we have and situation I was in earlier in the season, but just got to keep fighting. Got to stay focused each and every game and try to limit our mistakes as much as possible.
How do you feel about your own play tonight?
Just got to get better. It's not about individual accolades. We got to get the team win. And, like I said, we got to limit our mistakes. And hopefully the ball falls for us in the future.